The Labour government has made life difficult for millions of pensioners in the UK by reducing their winter fuel payments. As a result, many pensioners are now struggling to stay warm, while Labour MPs continue to enjoy perks and live comfortably. When questioned about the impact on these pensioners in Parliament, a Labour MP responds with arrogance and even shifts the blame onto the Tories. Watch as the scene unfolds in Parliament.
I thank the Minister for his statement. The latest figures show that at least 800,000 pensioners are eligible for pension credit but do not claim it. This means they have now also lost out on the winter fuel payment that they previously would have enjoyed. Does the Minister think that means testing is working?
Minister.
It is important that 1.5 million pensioners will receive the winter fuel payments this winter. The statistics the honourable friend refers to relate to previous years before the recent campaign on take-up has taken place. But he is right to highlight that under the Conservative government, 3 in 10 eligible pensioners were missing out.
Tom Gordon.
In recent days and weeks, we've seen household bills for constituents across my constituency go up and up and up. Many who miss out on pension credit because they're just above the cut-off will now be wondering where they're going to find that extra money. So will the government think again about removal of the winter fuel payment and make sure that pension credit's rolled out to people on a taper?
Minister.
Well, it is important we keep driving up the take-up of pension credit, but that's not the only support available to pensioners. That's why everyone will see the state pension rise by over 4% this April. It's why the Household Support Fund is very important, will be extended for another year, and it's why the Warm Home Discount is available to the poorest pensioners.
Mr. Speaker, government figures show that additional 42,500 people claim pension credit, and yet we know this is only just about 5% of all of those eligible who are not claiming it. And as constituency MPs, we are having to support people who are really struggling with the cold and with their financial balances. Would he think about setting up a pensioner poverty task force so we really can get underneath the issues which are facing older people?
Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. All members on both sides of this House, I'm sure, are providing support to their constituents, both pensioners and those of working age, and for children, to make sure that they can cope with what has been a difficult few years for everyone because of the cost of living crisis we face. And it is important on pensioner poverty specifically that we do update our understanding of how that has developed, because if we look at the record, what we see is that pensioner poverty halved under the last Labour government, but it rose by 300,000 under the Tory government for the last 14 years.
Your name, boss.
Mr. Speaker, while those on the guaranteed element of pension credit receive Warm Homes discount, many do not. And following the changes made a couple of years ago, has the government, to relate Warm Homes discount to the age and size of property, has the government done any assessment of how many people have been affected by the double whammy of losing losing the Warm Homes discount, as well as losing the winter fuel payment?
Minister.
I've heard the comment he's made, and I'll raise that with the responsible minister in the Department for Energy, but it is important that all pensioners who are entitled to support get it, and that's what this government is focused on.
Now over to you viewers. Do you think Keir and his Labour government are not doing their best for the well-being of the nation? Drop your thoughts in the comment section and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.